LA has a reputation, gorgeous people, shallow dating scene. But here in this club, we're challenging these LA singles to put looks and love on the same playing field. I'm your host, Nia Renee, and I brought one hopeless romantic to meet 6 singles, or in this case, strippers, whose eyes, hair, physique, smile, and height are all a complete mystery. Our single will get to know each stripper through 5 rounds of questions and games. After each round, not only will one contestant be eliminated, but all the strippers will reveal one part of their physical identity. Oh, and meet our bouncer. He's here to check IDs and egos and keep the club safe. He will also remove the eliminated contestant from the VIP section to the sideline section after they've done their reveal. So will these LA singles put looks over love, or will they finally challenge the stereotypes and find a long-lasting connection? Well, we're gonna put them to the test, so there's only one way to find out. Welcome to Meet Me at the Club. Woo! If you remember last episode, we were this close to finding love, but we just couldn't get it. But that's okay, because we're bringing back a familiar face. Everybody, meet once again, Daylon.
Oh, thank you.
Daylon, it's so good to have you here. What happened last time you were this close to finding love with our lead?
Yeah, I genuinely don't know what happened. I thought we had finalized everything throughout the test and reveals and things like that, but when it came to make the final decision, she was a little hesitant, which I respect her decision. You know, it wouldn't have led me to be back here with y'all, wonderful staff, and here to see if we can find some love.
We have amazing women coming to meet you today. Okay. And I want to know, like, what are you looking for, and why do you want to be on this show to find love in the first place?
Good question. Someone that I can build a genuine friendship with and is focused on building a solid relationship with her and God first.
Right.
And if we can share that covenant together, then I'm happy with it.
And I didn't hear a lot about your physical type. Is that something that doesn't matter to you as much at this stage?
She does have to be in decent shape. I would say if she can at least work out 3 days a week, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Because it shows me that you have the character traits that I look for: discipline, consistency.
So it's not so much you have a physical type, you're just looking for someone with the character to match your energy. Mm-hmm. I like that. I feel like this is the perfect show for you. I'm so happy you're back.
I agree. I'm happy to be back.
All right, let's go. And just like that, we have 5 gorgeous women behind us. But I know you can't tell, they're completely covered up. Are you excited to see what they look like?
I'm definitely excited to see what they look like.
Yes.
Right now, this is not the best impression.
This is cool. It's giving like Squid Games.
I'm eliminating everybody right now.
Oh, snap. Okay, so you're harsher than I thought. Oh, I'm kind of scared. Yeah, so you don't know anything about them, but they do want to learn more about you. So we had them submit some questions to us, and we picked one that we think encompasses a lot of the questions that they were asking. One of our ladies wants to know, if you had all the money in the world, how would you spend your day?
Shoot. Her and I, right? Her and I together? Or this
I
is
think
just
so.
me. This is just me and my dough.
How do you feel?
Shit. Me and my bread. Forget about
Woo!
her. She asked me how would I spend my loot. Okay, boom. So book a flight to Brazil. Okay. Once we get out there, I would book the craziest villa. And then I would fly out probably 10 of my friends, 10 guys, and then, maybe fly out 10 girls, have a celebration party. Once we come back, I throw a party back in LA for the family, give everybody maybe, I don't know, maybe $100,000 each, and a plan to make sure they straight for the rest of their life.
I'm so glad we're friends. I consider you family, actually.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Family in the room now. Okay, so now it's time for you to get to know these women. Let's just go ahead and get started. You know the game.
Let's do it.
You know what we're doing.
Let's do it.
Let's back it up.
I'm with it. All right, bet.
Oh, and meet our bouncer behind you. You recognize him?
Bouncer.
Come on now. Welcome back to the club.
Good
That's
to see you.
right.
Happy to be back. I'm on section now.
Hey, that's right. This is Daylon's VIP section, and we're going to find Daylon some love tonight, okay? Let's get started. We're going to have you ask a question from the water box. That's like our first date questions. Not too intimate, not too crazy, but a way to get to know these ladies.
Okay, bet.
So, bouncer, you know what to do?
Yep.
Water delivery.
I could just straight up ask it?
Yeah, you can ask
All right.
them.
Are you physically active?
And you can just tell me yes or no, okay? All right.
Yes, I am.
You can trying to hear their voices too.
Oh, I'm listening.
Are you a voice person?
I'm depicting everything.
Okay.
Yes, I'm active. Yes, 3 to 4 times a week.
3 to 4 times a week.
Yes, I'm active. Yes, I'm active.
All right, let's back it up. Well, that makes things a little bit more difficult.
I'm about to do some push-up challenges. Don't worry. Don't
Whoa.
worry. We're going to find out who the most active.
That's when I leave the section,
You got a
okay?
stripper grass right there. Do some burpees. We'll be all right.
Let's not meet me at the gym.
That's the next episode. Okay, so I feel like we're going to need to ask one more question because everybody had the same answer.
I agree.
All right? Hopefully we can get some variation to help you make a decision. If not, you're going to have to go by people's voices.
Oh, goodness. If I said, take me on the best date LA has to offer, where are we going?
I'm thinking somewhere that has food, music, fashion, all of it. So probably somewhere in the Beehive, you know, familiar faces or one of those cool events.
Have you been?
Nah, I never been in one of those.
Not everyday people, nothing?
Nah, I don't get out much.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good to know.
I'm a really chill person and I don't really go out a lot either, so I feel like we could do the beach, get to know each other, and then just go home, watch a movie, chill, talk, and kind of learn more about each other so we could like really plan something that we could do together. Because LA is really huge and like, again, I don't get out much.
Okay, so more of a homebody or the chill, relaxation, beach vibes?
So I'm actually not from LA, but I love nature, so I'm definitely interested in like working with you to explore definitely like a hike or the beach, but the beach is always cool. The ocean, pretty healing, so somewhere outside.
So I love how we're getting the variation now. It helps you make a decision.
Valid answer.
I had a friend actually do this for like going to all the sites from Insecure, make it hella romantic.
Hella, where are you from?
I'm from Texas.
I was like, do we have an Oakland girl? Texas, okay.
I would have to say like a little road trip, you know, like where the road takes us. Like a surprise, maybe, you know, where we both never been.
Okay, so more like spontaneous, build a connection. Okay.
I like that. Nice.
All right.
All good answers.
Yeah.
I'm not giving anybody any advantage. I gotta take somebody out right now.
Yeah, you still have to make a decision. So you do have to eliminate one person, but there's a way we're gonna do that.
All right. I think I know who I'm eliminating.
Okay, so if you know who you're eliminating, we're gonna give you a stack of ones.
Right.
And I want you to make it rain into the buckets of the woman that you wanna keep. The woman that doesn't get a dollar bill in her bucket will be eliminated. Time to be decisive.
All right. You walking with me?
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. I was about to say.
So you love them all, but I'm glad you made a decision.
I do. For sure.
Huh. I wonder what that decision says about you.
I think I made the right decision.
That's your answer. So I want to know what these women look like. Do
Yeah,
you?
I do too.
Are you an eyes person?
I'm an everything person. I want to see all of you.
You're big on eye contact.
Yeah.
I think I remember that from the last episode. So this is important. Okay, ladies, so I hope you have your stripper name ready. I'm gonna have you take off your mask and introduce yourself by your stripper name, and we're gonna get this party started once and for all. Okay. Contestant number 1.
A miracle.
I am Diamond Days.
Miss Charmer.
Miss Trevor. I love the creativity, ladies.
I'm Miss Babylicious.
Miss what?
Miss Babylicious.
Miss Babylicious, love it. And our final contestant.
T Melanin.
Okay. All right, we'll back it up.
Some solid names for sure.
So we know these ladies are creative.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember your stripper name from last time?
I think so. You want me to say it? Mm-hmm. Mr. Talk you through it.
Mr. Taki. Okay, so you see these beautiful ladies, you see their eyes. Eyes say a lot about people, so take a good look. And you guys can see what he looks like for the first time. Are you guys, I'm trying to look and see if you're happy with what you see. Keeping your cards close to your chest. It's okay, you don't have to let them know. We'll find out, that's for sure. Okay, so you've made your elimination. Now it's time to see what you're missing. So we're gonna have our bouncer go around and tap the person on the shoulder who was eliminated. Because, you know, they don't know who it is yet. You're feeling bad?
I am.
It's okay, because you know what? We have a chance to do a trade if you really, really feel bad. Okay. Aww. I never asked, how are you about height?
I'm cool. I prefer like 5'8", 5'9".
Okay.
Like 5'11", 6 feet. So
Okay.
yeah, with heels we should be around the same height. I'm cool with that.
Okay. You can follow me this way. All right, so unfortunately, you're the first one eliminated, but you're also our first strip show, and we're gonna show him what he's missing, and we have plenty of chances to get back in the game. So before you do your strip, can you let me know again, what is your stripper name?
Diamond Days.
Diamond Days. Okay, Diamond Days. All right. So you obviously eliminated a gorgeous girl. All right, so let's bring you in so you can get a closer look. I'm feeling a little chemistry. How do you feel about your decision?
Sucks. But I'm here to get to know people. But I like what I see, definitely.
Thank you.
I for sure like what I see.
And why is Daylon making the biggest mistake of his life, eliminating you?
Because one, the total package, and two, I know he guessed wrong. He forgot. But it's okay.
She knows you already. Okay, well, like I said, if you really want to, we have a trade waiting for you whenever you're ready to trade her back in if you feel like you have more of a connection. But for now, we're going to have you join us in the sideline section. But it's okay, we have snacks and our bouncer. Yeah, I see your mind racing. You're thinking about some things?
Just think about what everybody else look like.
Okay, well, we're going to find out. All right, bouncer. Give us one with some variation opportunity.
We got a good one coming, I know. I can feel it.
I can see it. What's your number one deal breaker when dating someone?
I'll give you a second to think about it. Time's up. Let's do this. All right, number one deal breaker.
Unwillingness. So their unwillingness to have fun, be spontaneous, try new things, or support you, more importantly.
Most definitely a liar. It's really, word is your bond. It's the most like important part of yourself, I would say. Like you say what you're gonna do and you mean what you say. So if you do not have the ability to do that, then I'm not interested.
Okay, so unwillingness, lying. What's your deal breaker?
Somebody who lacks emotional intelligence.
Sorry. She stole yours?
Yeah, because if you're just not right up there, then we just can't connect.
Passive aggression, like, say for instance, a tough situation, someone who's like, calm and knows how to, keep their emotions intact. Not someone who's like aggressive,
Valid answers.
Okay,
Sure.
let's back it up. Okay, Daylon, we have our red flags. Now it's time for some green flags, as in dollar bills. Bouncer, let's bring it over.
Good to see you again, bro.
All right,
Appreciate
all right.
it. Yeah. I'll be sure to get you that raise.
Okay, so you're sneaky. Now it's time for our next reveal. All right, ladies. When I say go, you can go ahead and stand up. We're gonna see your height, and then we're gonna let you know who's been eliminated. How tall did you say you were again?
5'11", 6 feet.
5'11", 6 feet. All right, ladies, let's see how tall you are. Thoughts?
I like tall women.
You like tall women?
Yeah.
You see some tall women?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them are great height.
I know who you eliminated. You know who you eliminated. Now let's let the bouncer let them know who got eliminated. It's tough out here. All right, and you can join me. Okay, so one more time, what's your stripper name? Okay, you ready? I'ma just say it, you were stunning. Okay. I think I speak for everybody when I say that. I'll start with you, actually. Why is Zaylon making the biggest mistake of his life, eliminating you?
I mean, he's not making a big mistake. Everything happens for a reason, so I'm blessed. I'm proud.
It's like you say that, and then also when I asked him last time about getting eliminated, he said everything happens for a reason. So
I still feel that way. Everything happened for a reason.
you guys have some things in common.
Yeah.
Do you have any regrets?
Not yet. I like what I see, though.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to have the bouncer take you to the sideline section where you can join the party over there, get some snacks. So we're going to move on from the water questions now.
Okay.
It's time for whiskey. Remember whiskey?
I do.
I remember you used to sweat with the whiskey questions because you had to answer them first a lot of the time.
I was first to answer them, yeah.
Okay, well, now we're putting you on the other seat, and you can see these women sweat a little bit. Don't worry, it's nothing too crazy. Or is it? I don't know. Maybe it is.
Yeah, we'll find out.
You'll find out? All right, follow me back this way.
I bet.
You know the drill? All right, so you might notice a change. We got rid of the bar. We can see the women's heights. We're about to see their physique. Less women in your VIP section, more intimate. Maybe time for some whiskey, frisky questions now. Okay?
Yeah.
All right,
I like
bouncer.
that. Whiskey questions.
This is when it gets really interesting.
You know, I like a little danger, you know? Oh, wow. On a scale of 1 through 10, how freaky are you?
Who wrote these questions? Oh my goodness. Well, at least it's like it's a number. You don't have to explain
It's
yourself.
not a usual question I would ask, too.
That's good to know.
I would say depending on how comfortable I am and safe, a 10.
I would say an 8.
I wouldn't really rate myself. I think that's something for them to figure out.
Okay. All fair answers.
Very good answers.
A little bit different?
Yeah, I liked all of them.
Well, you can't like all of them because you have to do an elimination.
I liked all of them, just one a little
Okay.
bit less. Just
a
a little
smidgen?
bit. Just a smidget.
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be, for sure. No, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, kind sir.
I'll leave it to you. Thank you. Five seconds.
Whew.
It's tougher than it looked.
That had me sweating. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Well, obviously you know who got eliminated, so it's time to start taking off some clothes a little bit more. So we're gonna take off those football cape things you got going on and see a little bit more about your physique.
Yeah, they do it.
Okay. I guess I'll just say 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. And I love that everybody has a different style. You guys all look gorgeous.
For sure. They all look good.
Yeah. It's time for us to now do our next strip for the woman that was eliminated. All right, bouncer. I guess you don't need to tell her, but we can walk her over to the center of the VIP section. Okay, and we'll follow you there. Okay, I'll have the bouncer grab the money from your hand. Another gorgeous one. Surprise, surprise. So how do you feel about being eliminated?
I don't feel bad at all. I also think everything happens for a reason, and I mean, I think I got the beauty, the body, the brain, so I don't feel bad at all.
I love how confident you guys are. As you should be. How do you feel?
I agree. Everything does happen for a reason. No regrets so far, but she is beautiful.
Okay. Well, thank you, and we're gonna have you join the bouncer in the sideline section. If you can't tell, it's a party in the sideline section. All right, we're gonna move on to our final question. It's a wine question.
All right, let's do it.
You don't even have to think about it. You can just pull it out of the bucket.
All right.
The question will do the work for you. All right, we're down to our final two. Is it getting easier or is it getting harder right now?
It's harder for sure.
Well, we have something to make the decision a little bit easier. It's called the wine questions, help you narrow it down a little more.
Okay.
Yeah, wine questions are more serious, and I feel like we're getting a little more serious
I like
now.
that.
Okay.
I like that. I'm ready for a wine question. Please be a good question. Do you want kids? If so, how many?
Yes, preferably 2 to 3, maybe 4.
Yes, 2, but if I really like you, I'll give you a third.
I love it.
Crazy.
Does that help?
Yeah, that definitely helps.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want kids in the future.
Okay.
Married first and then want kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got some compatibility.
Yeah, for sure.
You want to do one more question, though? Because they kind of had the same answer.
I do. I
Okay.
do.
Really quick.
Why do you think you'd make a good wife if you see yourself getting married?
Okay.
I'd say what would make me a good partner would have to be the fact that I'm a love being, and that comes from God, of course, because God is love, and I'd say that's who I'm led by. I'm a supporter, I'm honest, and I hold people to what they present to me and challenge you to do better.
Oh my God, it's like you saw the question coming.
I think, or I'd like to think I'd make a good wife because I was like raised upon traditional values. And I think I'm a very self-aware person, so I like know that my downside, my weaknesses, and I just hope to like be honest and try the best that I can.
So 2 wine questions. I hope that helps you narrow it down. It's time for elimination. Last one.
All right. I guess I'm ready.
Let's get our ones.
I mentioned that raise.
Oh, please, I haven't seen it yet though. When's it coming?
After I make a decision, I got you, bro.
Okay.
That's what they always say.
I'm giving you 15 seconds on this one.
Okay.
Five seconds.
My chest. Okay. Well, congratulations. We have our final contestant. I'm proud of you. I feel like you really made your decision based off of compatibility.
Definitely.
Yeah, but the looks don't hurt either.
Looks definitely help a lot.
Yeah, so we're gonna get to our final strip. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna grab the thank you. Wow, that did not disappoint. I mean, it's not about what I think. What do you think?
Both very beautiful.
Yeah, you guys are stunning. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us. And thank you for joining us in the sideline section. Snacks, like I said, there's snacks there. No DeLon, but there are some gummy bears. All right, Bouncer, we'll have you take her to the sideline section. All right. And now we're down to our final contestant. It's not all about what DeLon wants. It's about what you want too. So we're going to give you an opportunity to make your decision on whether you want to leave the club with DeLon. We'll have you guys stand over here next to each other. And our bouncer here. You do look good together. But only time will tell if you guys are going to leave the club together.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, so DeLon, you know the drill, but Miss BBlicious, you do not yet. So what we're gonna have you do is whisper into our bouncer's ear what your decision is, whether you wanna leave the club with DeLon or not. And you're gonna whisper into my ear whether you wanna leave the club with Miss BBlicious or not. Okay?
All right, bet.
But first, any questions you wanna ask each other real quick? I'll give you this.
Okay, so if your ex was here, what would she say about you?
Outstanding man, great character. Is overindulged in achieving my goals, dream, aspirations, which probably is my red flag. I get a little overindulged, but if you are worth it, I will make time. So that's what she'll probably say.
Okay.
I don't know. We don't talk, so.
That's good. I like that.
Okay. What is your number one quality you feel like you bring to a friendship or relationship?
I would say my authenticity. I'm like such a bad liar, so I will never lie to you. Like, you'll know.
Love that. Okay.
So I'm always just gonna keep it real and be myself.
Okay. Love that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Bouncer, please take that. And I want you to whisper into my ear just like a quick yes or no, and you can whisper into the bouncer's ear. Okay. If we make it rain coins onto you, that means the other person said no. But if we make it rain dollar bills, we might have a match, and we'll let you know in a minute. Okay? You ready? Cue the lights.
Ready?
You guys nervous?
Me will always find me, so.
All right, so do a 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yeah.
All right.
3,
3, 2, 1.
Yes, we have our first match. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna cry. What? I was so nervous. I was holding my breath, but I'm so happy. Oh my God, you guys are our first match at Meet Me at the Club. You're the first couple leaving the club together. Yes. How do you feel?
I feel great. Like, you really can find love at the club.
Yes, she gets it.
How about you?
I feel good. I'm confident in my decision, and I feel like I made the right decision.
Okay, well, you guys can leave the club together. Goodbye. Woo! Oh my goodness. Bye, y'all. We found love in the club. We found love with a stripper. We have our first meet me at the club couple. Oh my goodness. We'll catch up with them later, and we're gonna do this all again next week. So you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and join us at the club next time. Until then, we got some friendships, we got some love, and we back next week.